art of cupping is the formal way of tasting coffee. At Planet Bean, a major part of our quality program is cupping. The first place to start with cupping is the grind. We use a burr grinder to ensure that the particles are of a consistent size. An auto grind is appropriate for cupping. Coffee is graded visually, so the first thing we do when we get a batch of beans is to take a very close look at it. We inspect for defects, insect damage, fermentation, any mold that may be developing, any of the little problems that may emerge as the coffee is roasted and have an influence on its flavor. We also take a look at the evenness of the roast after our sample roast has been done. When you cup, you use a light or cinnamon roast. Coffee's all about the senses, so after the coffee's been ground, we take a good sniff. Throughout the entire process of cupping, you'll find different things emphasized at different times. You may note cherries or fruit in the nose. Noting all of these sensory experiences as you go through the cupping regime is key. Water is added to the coffee just off the boil. The amount of coffee we use is 7 to 12 grams per cup. Again, we sniff the top of that coffee. We'll let it sit for about 2.5 minutes before we break the crust. Breaking the crust involves moving those grinds out of the way. This involves breaking through and creating a rush of aroma that emerges immediately after that crust is broken. Here's where you let your inhibitions go. In order to truly taste this cinnamon cupped roast, you have to vaporize the coffee, so it involves a lot of slurping, a lot of swishing around. You can't be afraid to get that coffee up inside your mouth in every nook and corner. It's a good idea not to swallow the coffee, because you actually take in a fair bit when you're cupping, and the caffeine rush can be a little overwhelming. Coffee Taster's Flavor Wheel is there to help you identify aromas and flavors in the coffee that you may not have thought of. It's sort of a way to standardize the language of coffee tasting and cupping. Cupping is a regular part of our quality regime at Planet Bean. We do it regularly, and we do it because we love coffee.